Morning, everybody. This is your motivational morning message with Shamara Cox. I am super excited to be able to deliver this message because this is so powerful. I had to learn this the hard way, and I just want to share this concept with you this morning. All right, so I was working with my oldest daughter, and I was making some changes on my website. She happens to work for me. She's my executive assistant. She does an absolutely fabulous job, and she was helping me to make some changes on my website. She was in one room, I was in my office. I'm making all these dynamic changes on my website, and I'm asking her, hey, did you see those changes? She's like, no, I didn't see them. I go back and say, hey, I just made a couple more. I mean, this is hours into this process. And I'm asking her, did you see the changes? And she's saying, no, Mom, I didn't see the changes. So I go over to her computer, and she's right. Literally, it looks exactly the same as it did when we started this process. I go back to my screen, and all my changes are there. So then I thought, I got the answer to this. I go back over to her computer, I hit the refresh button, and voila, everything shows up. So I thought about this concept in life. There are people that are going to keep you bound by who you were because they haven't hit the refresh button on the person you become. That's why they hold you to not being a college graduate, or they hold you to being a high school dropout, and they hold you to the divorce, or they hold you to the character flaws that you used to have. And I have to remind you of this. Though you fail, you are not your failures. Though you have issues, you have to separate yourself from those issues. I am Shamara Cox. I am not my issue. I may have an issue with anger. I may have an issue with frustration. I may have an issue with this or that. But I am not my issue, and neither are you. And people will try to hold you captive to who they remember you to be. So today, we're going to simply release them, forgive them because they know not what they do, and we're going to tell them, hey, you got to hit the refresh button in your life. Because I've made progress, I've made change, I have been upgraded, and I am not going to make any apologies, and I'm not going to explain myself to where I am and how I got there unless you genuinely want to know. All right, that is your motivational morning minute, or 2 minutes for that matter. And I just want to wish you a great Wednesday. Have an awesome, productive day, and I cannot wait to motivate you tomorrow morning.